Olympic pressure is unlike any other competition you're going to experience. It comes around once every 4 years. Only a very few make the Olympic team, especially in gymnastics. There's now 6 girls. When it was 1996, there were 7 girls able to make the Olympic team. But really, what sets you apart is being able to put your body in autopilot, and no matter what circumstance you're faced with, you can do those routines, whether it's at 12 midnight, 3 in the morning, when you're exhausted, when you're hurting. I think it's just being able to use that determination and that drive towards this Olympic dream and goal without letting those other obstacles come in the way, you know, because a lot of times, you know, we're hurting at that point, and there's so many factors that can affect your performance, and you really got to try to block a lot of that out. Yes, you're taking it in and you're experiencing so many things when it comes the Olympic time, and it changes so many people's lives with one flash of a second. You make a mistake, it's all over television, or whether you're the hero and it's all over television. You know, those moments are etched in our minds forever. And really, I think that the key for me was just to stay focused, because I was so young. I was 14, so I was one of those competitors that couldn't look around and look at my surroundings as much, and I really just fed off the energy that I felt in the arena. I mean, all of the crowd was cheering and chanting for USA, so I felt that energy and I thrived off of it, and that really kept me going, and it was very exciting. And I think that's the advantage of having the Olympics in your home court. That really made a big difference, I think, for us, just our emotions going into it, and I know my excitement of the Olympics, and just everything revolved around it. But as a 14-year-old, I was young and kind of inexperienced, and you know, I didn't really want to watch too many other competitors because I would get nervous, and I was already nervous enough. So I just wanted to stay in my little zone. I didn't really look around too much, but maybe today I would compete differently because I have more experience and I'm much more mature and have gone through so much more. But at that time, for me, just being able to stay in my little bubble, not look around, stay focused is what really helped me.
What was your, what's the moment that sticks out in your mind from the Olympics?
There's a few moments that stick out in my mind from the Olympic Games. Obviously, standing on the podium with my teammates is a memory that's going to be, you know, on my mind forever because of just the historic moment it was. I mean, no U.S. women's Olympic team had ever stood on the podium between Russia and Romania, who were our arch rivals for so many years. And we did it in our home court. I mean, we did it with the home crowd and in front of the United States at the Centennial Olympic Games, which is, you know, 100 years of Olympics in modern times. And it was really so magical. And you know, people say that and you're like, oh yeah, right. And you know, it's magical for us, but what does it feel like for you? And you know, it just made all those sacrifices leading up to the Olympic Games, all those injuries and everything that people don't see behind the scenes. It just made it so much more worth it because you know that, you know, it proved to me that if I work hard enough at something in life and I don't give up at it and I work through the pain, and sometimes those days where, you know, I didn't feel like going, but I was staying motivated to push through for this end goal, that podium, I mean, it just kind of, all those emotions kind of were all balled into one, and being able to experience it not only by myself, but with my 6 other teammates, you know, really made it special.